for some reason. Anyways, so our school was in Greensboro instead of Lexington. And I thought, this is weird. And then, so I walk out the door that leads to the gym and cafeteria. I walk out, and I'm outside. And I see this guy. He's got like a black hood on, so I can't see his face. I don't know. Car sales lot next door to the school. And I was walking towards him, pointing my finger, and I was telling him to drop the knife in the name of Jesus. And I kept repeating it over and over. And I was walking towards him, and he's backing up. And, all of a sudden, I start to prophesy his future. I'm like, what is happening? Anyways, but I wasn't really in my body. I was watching from the sidelines, watching me, do this. And he's walking backwards, and I'm going to him. And I started prophesying his future. I said, you're going to have 3 beautiful kids, and you're going to have a wife. I said, you're going to be a man of God. I said, you're going to be a godly man. And I told him, and I said, do you really want to go to jail for this? And he looked at me like, what? And I told him again to drop the knife in the name of Jesus. And he just, I never saw his face, but he just broke down. And he was weeping and crying out on the floor. And he was just well, not the floor, the ground. Anyways. And he was weeping and crying, and he tried to get up, but he fell back down because the presence of the Lord was so strong. It was literally pushing him down. And, later he, over the years, in my dream, we got to be good friends. He never went to jail, but he turned himself in, which he went to jail for, turned himself in, and, he became a Christian. And, after that, we were friends, and I helped him grow in the Lord. And then I woke up. And I asked myself, and I said, Lord, is this you speaking to me, or is it just me? Because sometimes you can see things, but it can be just you. Sometimes you. Now, see, if it is God, and you think it's not, and then you're like, that's not God, and you know it. That's the enemy flat out telling you a big fat lie. I told my mom about it. And she's like, and it was 2 or 3 days after I had the dream. And she's like, well, I think it's from God. Because if you can remember that long, she said, it's got to be from God. She said, because if I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember a dream for 3 or 4 days. I don't. I just don't. So I knew this had to be a sign from God. I don't know if it's the future. I don't know if that was just him telling me you're going to have what you asked for. I don't know. But what I do know is that God gave me that dream, and I'm just going to keep praying. That's what I do know. I might not have the answers right now, but if I had a steadfast relationship, I'll have the answers soon enough. If I stay committed in my walk with God, I'll have the answers soon enough. I will. Trust me, I will. So, you see what being committed and having a steadfast relationship with the Lord can do in your life? You see the outcome of that? It's awesome.
Amen.
It's awesome. It really is awesome that, you have trials and tribulations, but God can bring them out. It's awesome. It's awesome. No matter what you do, God still loves you. As long as you have a steadfast relationship with Him, I think it's awesome. I think it's cool. So I'm going to close with this. I don't want you to walk out of this building and think nothing of what I've said today. If you wrote down the 6 steps to come out of your comfort zone, if you wrote those down, I want you to try and apply those to your everyday life. Because trust me, you do that,
Me? I'm 12.
12. Yeah. Hey, great job. Expounded far beyond my capacity to comprehend what a 12-year-old first time preacher would do herself. Amen. Amen. Continue to encourage her in the Lord. And continue to be steadfast in the Lord. Amen. There's a lot of distractions out there, but man, you got to stay disciplined, stay focused, stay walking on water, don't sink. There's a lot of hardships out there, a lot of issues. I like what she said. You know what? It's not going to be peaches and cream. It's going to be hard.
That's right.
But God is there to help us. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Let's bow our heads. I just have a question while we're here. Is there anybody in this place that would say, you know what? I heard God speak today out of the mouth of a babe, a 12-year-old. Anybody here that would just say, you know what, Pastor Richard? I want to give my life to Christ. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm not going to be part way in. I'm not going to let the outside change some things. I know I'm not perfect, and I got some things in my life that you might need to let the Lord work on.